You're green.
All right. It's 5:30. I'll rise for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Ryan, it's been a while. You have an update for us?
The high school lift station, Adam is supposed to get the conduit finally put in. He said he'd get that done here next week or so I can get that other pump put back in. I did speak with the engineer for the road project on Burnwood Court.
Okay.
In there.
Okay.
We have the old metal pipe that's in the ground for the stormwater, and on Arch, it's got two big sinkholes in there.
Is that a guy from A&Z?
Yeah, it was, yeah. So they're gonna add that storm line to that project, and
Okay.
try to add it to that, so it can get to 80/20. But it would come off the sewer.
Would that be something that we could have Adam do and bill it separately and then separate it out that way, or?
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather see if we could have, if when the time comes, if we could see if Adam could do it, because I'm sure it'd be a lot better
Well,
cost-wise.
they got to take out two structures right there and redo the structures, and they're going down about 100 feet and take out that storm line to the next manhole.
Okay.
So yeah, we can do it that way too. Landon asked, and I know it's on my list to be done this summer because I got with the local contractor. He goes, well, it might be just as, if not cheaper, to have it be done with this project. So he's going to add it and check. So
If that's the case, then
yeah.
if it creates more of an issue to call Adam, then we'll just do it the other way.
Well, either way, because Adam's aware of it also.
Okay.
So
Okay.
yeah.
Cool.
And then Adam's also got with Adam too. Again, he's going to give us a price on getting that sewer redone on behind your Safe Haven Baby Box building down there. So we talked about it last year about getting a price, but he's just now getting to it. He's been busy, so about getting that redone from the 10, because it goes from a 10 to an 8, this middle section in the middle of nowhere.
From where the building connects to it. Right?
Yeah, going down about 5 homes. There's a manhole going from that manhole, taking it up back to where your manhole's at, and lowering it a little bit because it's so flat from there going to Park Street.
Yeah.
It's almost flat. So trying to get more angle. We always got to jet that line out because the one home over there always sits. He'll call when he starts feeling it back up. So
Well, this time of year, that the building always has hard time.
yeah, it's so
Toilets
flat
out.
right there. Yeah, it's very little. It's like I said, water runs out, but it's just slow. So
Yeah. Okay.
we jet it all the time, try to keep it open. So
Appreciate that.
other than that, just they've been obviously salting the crap out of the road. So
Yeah.
John's got quite a few hours in, but he hardly did any last year. So
Yeah, I don't expect lights. If you guys haven't taken lights down, I don't expect you to take those down.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting till they're changed a little bit.
warmer.
Yeah. We do have a leak on Ash still going, but it surfaced, I don't know, last week. I mean, it was showing on that the instruments that we had one there, but I'm not gonna touch it, and I'm not gonna have them outside in this. So.
Yeah.
So as soon as it gets a little bit warmer, we'll be out there and get that taken care of.
9 degrees is bad. Maybe 12, 13 degrees.
Yeah, get up to about 14 maybe, and we'll go out.
All right.
So
Thanks, Ryan. Any questions for Ryan?
So what about the hiring process?
we'll have to go back out for resumes again and basically start over. We had a long lag in this one because of the way the meetings fell, so it kind of hampers a little bit too. So we'll go back out, have to get with Kevin, we'll put some resumes back out, or ask for more resumes, and we'll go from there. So.
Did you say anything to John about a time frame? Did he give you a time frame?
Me and him have talked again. He's still looking. He has not set a positive date, but it's still around that time. So.
Okay.
Yeah. And he said, "Who knows? He may stay longer. He doesn't know." I did tell him we had to be prepared, so he understood. So.
Yeah.
I go, I'm not. I don't want him to go anywhere, but I still got to be prepared. When he does decide to leave. So.
How many years has he been with us?
I've been here for 28, and he was here at minimum, at least 5 before I was. So he's 32, 33. So yeah, a long time. So,
Yeah. Been around a while.
yes.
Making sure he's got everything wrote down and in that system before he.
I know, get his whole
he's
mental
got
state
more
out
in
of
that
him.
brain.
Yeah.
no, we appreciate him, appreciate his dedication. Absolutely,
He's got a lot of knowledge up there.
yeah,
So.
absolutely. All right. Good? All right, thank you. Brad, have anything for us?
Good evening.
Huh?
I said, good evening.
Good evening.
No, not, I mean, the only thing I have is we had somebody out today to look at some new cameras for his, compost in the front of our building. I didn't know the ones on the front of our building were not operational until he told me. So,
On the the compost site?
Yeah, the police station's cameras haven't worked since ours went out before,
Oh, wow.
but
Wow.
the current ones we have record, but they don't, I mean, we can watch live, but they don't record, so anything that happens down there, we can't.
They were working,
They
I
don't,
mean-
they don't record.
they don't record.
The ones we had previously recorded, so if something happened, I can go back and look. Right now, I can't go back and look,
So they're worthless,
pretty much.
pretty much.
so we had a guy out today, he's a county police officer that has a side business and, probably by the next meeting, we'll have some quotes for the cameras.
Okay.
It's a,
You wanna see if he'll do the ones in front of the police and that?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I had him down there, I took him down, he spoke with him today. And the nice thing about his cameras is once they're up and running and you can view and record, there's no subscription to anybody. It just goes until the cameras age out, so. He has some pretty good systems, he actually has a system in my house and I'm really happy with it, so.
Is that a system where we'd have to pay for storage?
No,
Video storage? No?
nope, it's all done on your computer, so.
Okay.
That's about all I have. We should have quotes by next meeting, I would say.
The only thing I have is, for the community crossings project, that you were talking about, Ryan. We have a pre-bid meeting on the 3rd of February. I didn't write down the time, I think that's 10:30.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Yeah. 10:30. Pre-bid meeting, that's the, what I made the mistake asking you guys about that's just the meeting where, the engineers meet with anybody who's wanted to bid and answer questions, you know, but, the actual bid opening is the 10th at 11:30. So you guys will be able to attend?
Yeah.
Set that date for 10:30. Am I going too fast for you? I'm sorry.
No, you're okay. Nope.
You like-
Just
you like to
doing highlights and then we can walk back through the video if we need
Awesome,
to.
awesome, yeah, I kinda, you have to holler at me, I kinda forget you're there, so
That's okay.
I'm sorry about that.
Nope, no, you're fine.
And we have a meeting with Ben from Commonwealth on the 28th at 10 a.m. For the water utility improvements review. We're gonna go over our game plan for the next couple of years for that.
January 28th or February 28th.
January.
January.
Yep. Yep. So, all right, did everybody get a chance to read the minutes from last meeting?
They all look good except for down at the bottom, he said the next meeting is February 2nd. Should have been January 19th.
This new system.
Other than that, they look good.
Minutes from the first meeting, January 5th. All right, did you get that correction? Okay. I didn't watch the video or anything, so I would ask somebody to move to accept.
Yeah, I'll make a motion that we approve the minutes from last meeting.
I will second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, did Kevin have anything else for us? By the payroll docket?
Yep, payroll. I think that was included in the email. I need to approve that.
All right.
Do you have the minutes? Paper for the minutes?
Oh yeah, we gotta sign those too.
Good call.
Truck, cold. I'll ask Mark, did you have anything you wanted to present or ask? Kevin? Members of the audience? Anybody? Did you have, your presentation was really for council, but
Okay.
I didn't know if you had anything.
We'll listen to it.
What's that?
So we can listen to it.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. Thank you.
Yep.
Thanks, Nancy Townsend. I'm, represent Lakeland Internet.
I'm Josh Harmon with Lakeland Internet as well.
We're a Angola-based but Surak Enterprises owned company, out of Fort Wayne, and with the mission to provide internet service for areas, rural areas primarily that don't have access to internet. We have fiber and wireless internet customers, about 3,000. And so that's sort of our mission. We've been an ISP for a little over 5 years. Chuck Surak acquired a smaller internet company and then grew it into Lakeland, again, with the mission of providing internet service to communities, smaller communities, rural communities that didn't have access to high-speed internet. We have, like I said, a combination of wireless and fiber customers. We're growing our fiber network now. I think it's with the technology and frankly also the competition, that seems to be the preferred internet of choice for people, even though our wireless capabilities, we have new technology. It's called Tirana, and we're using the Tirana in parts of Allen County right now, and it's very high speed, very powerful, but it's difficult to convince people that the wireless service is as good as fiber, even if they've not had one problem for 3 or 4 or 5 years. It's just, people come along in fiber. I mean, there are certainly advantages to fiber. And so, kind of going back a little bit, Lakeland and some previous folks had reached out to Woodburn, over a year ago, and talked about doing a fiber to the home project for the entire town. And I think that kind of resulted in an agreement between Woodburn and Lakeland to provide a feasibility study. And maybe it's set aside some funding for that. And shortly after that happened, our GM left rather abruptly. Consulting firm we used was terminated just based on performance issues and some other things. And so that left Josh as operating manager now, and me not doing anything with Lakeland. A few months trying to figure out, where we were at. I mean, obviously our priority was continuing service to our existing customers, and we were able to do that. And so we reached out and had a conversation with the mayor several months ago. He let us know, appropriately so, and not surprisingly so, that was very disappointed that he didn't receive the deliverable that was promised in the agreement, a feasibility study on how to do fiber to the home, to the premises here. I think the agreement called, there was a timeline. It was, a month or 2 after the agreement was signed, and so this was several months after that. And so, meanwhile, we had been working on, kind of skipping the feasibility study and moving into actual, high level and low level designs for the project. And we're in a position to share with the mayor at that point, sort of that footprint of that project. that sort of brings us up to speed now, and the mayor indicated, you know, maybe less of a degree the Board of Works, but certainly City Council's, you know, concerns, disappointment, confusion, about, you know, where's Lakeland been, you know, and what's the status of this agreement. So if nothing else, we wanted to come and acknowledge that and kind of explain and certainly apologize, and that is not, you know, how we roll, or not our normal. And so, you know, Josh can talk to you a little bit more, depending upon your interest, in where we're at, and that, you know, we do have construction drawings and a plan ready to go. Meanwhile, we know Frontier is here, you know, starting a fiber project, I think in the northern part of an industrial park, I think is our understanding. And so, kind of wanted to talk a little bit about that and how that may or may not impact, along with, you know, the community's interests and, you know, welcome or not of Lakeland doing a project here in the community. Obviously, we'd be putting fiber, you know, crossing or within the right of way, public right of way in some areas, and that sort of thing. So again, just wanted to introduce ourselves to people we haven't met yet. We met the mayor and kind of give a little bit of background. No excuses, that's just kind of what happened, and I mean, we hate it, but we are prepared to talk to you about a project for Woodburn, a fiber project for Woodburn.
Yeah, absolutely. From my perspective, I've worked at Lakeland for over 10 years now, and every single project that we've done, it's been heavily involved with the community, with the community members, the councils, you know, even attending public events and things like that. So, like Nancy said, one of the big reasons we want to be here is just show our faces and show you kind of what Lakeland's about. You guys were talking about cameras earlier, and I wanted to hop in because multiple towns up in Steuben County, Lakeland has gone through and done camera systems for the towns before in the past. Just a small example of some of the things that we do to really try and, you know, we all live here. Like Nancy's Allen County, I live up in DeKalb County. We're all kind of from this area. All of our employees around here. We're a local company. We're a small company. But, you know, that's kind of what makes us as awesome as we are, is because we have people here local. When you call in and talk to somebody, you're talking to somebody either at our Fort Wayne or our Angola offices. And that's kind of what's gotten us to where we are today. And Woodburn is, like Nancy said, Woodburn's been on our mind a lot over the last 12 to 18 months since that original agreement went into place. And you know, as you mentioned, very regretful that this is the first time we're sitting here in front of you guys having discussion. But yeah, I was hoping to to get in front of you, see if you have any questions about the project. I've got some drawings. I know this isn't technically the form, but if you have any questions about the build or who Lakeland is and what we do, more than happy to answer them. I know someone was mentioning Hamilton earlier. I believe it was you. Hamilton's one of the other towns that Lakeland's recently done fiber projects in. We also partnered with Brent there in Hamilton, the town manager. Well, I guess the whole town, but specifically worked a lot with Brent throughout that process. And we actually just finished up our phase 2 of Hamilton, and we've now covered that entire town. We also have fiber services up in Leo that has been live for a couple of years now, and are continuing to look to expand. Like I said, we just opened that new office in Fort Wayne, so Allen County has been not only because of Serac Enterprises, but has been a big area of interest for us. So we're really hoping that Woodburn could be the next project, and still hope that it will be. But we also understand, you know, there was a little bit of confusion up to this point. So
Appreciate it. Thank you.
absolutely.
Questions? Hey, stranger, how you doing?
Good. I have nothing. I just came to listen.
All right. Well, welcome. Hope you didn't drive very far.
I'm from downtown.
Huh?
Downtown.
Downtown?
Yeah.
All right. Nobody has anything else? No. I'll move to adjourn.
I'll second it.
All those in favor?
Uh,
All right. 19 minutes.
Nice.